Hello everyone, Cup here, and welcome back to some more Mechabellum. I tested the new 2v2 compact map yesterday. It is pretty fun and a lot faster than the previous 2v2 map. And let me share with you the best match of the day. It was really close and really interesting, I think. So let's get into it. I'm starting Aerial Specialist with Crawlers and Phoenix. My opponent has Stormcallers and Arclights and a level 3 Marksman, because they are Marksman spec. The other opponent is Giant spec, but I'm not really paying attention to that just yet. So here you can see the new 2v2 compact map. In the middle there are two towers right next to each other. So there's no flank anymore in the middle, and also in general the entire battlefield is way smaller. So there are basically kind of three fights now. There's one fight in the middle that is shared between all players, and then there's a fight for the right tower, which is mine, and on the very left there's another tower by my teammate. So it kind of happens that it's like three fights now, somewhat. I added some arc lights for chaff clear. My opponent doesn't have chaff yet, but I'm pretty sure they will go for crawlers or something. And yeah, one thing that kind of annoys me about this new 2v2 map is that you can't put everything symmetrical anymore, because you don't have space left of your left tower in this case, because that's where the middle is. So you can't really, yeah. The battlefield is just not symmetrical anymore. At least your half of the battlefield. The entire battlefield is symmetrical, but not your half. Anyways. My opponent had a really strong start, so I kind of expected to lose here, and I am. Stormcallers, still good, especially early on, when there are no... You don't have money and you don't want to invest the 100 for the new anti-missile tower. And yeah, as you can see, I haven't really paid attention to my teammates' battlefield yet. Not to their units really, and not to what's happening over there. I still feel like even with this compact map, and we were in a voice call by the way for this match, so we did communicate a little bit about the match and what we are doing and how we are doing and stuff. But at the same time, it's not like we did anything together, really. We weren't like, okay, let's push in the middle together, you build this, I build that or something. We didn't do any of that. So I'm still not sure if this is going to be 2v2 with a lot of depth, with crazy plays that you make together or anything. At least I haven't encountered it yet, and we didn't do it either, so we played like 6-7 matches and all matches felt kind of standard. So not once, that's what I was expecting actually, that someone would push through the middle towards the two towers in the middle there, because you can take out two towers pretty quickly if you get through. But we didn't do it, and neither did any of our opponents. So it was pretty standard. My opponent, by the way, did not get crawlers round 1, as you could see. They went for fangs instead. And yeah, now this board with fangs and arc lights and stormcallers and one level 3 sniper is just too juicy for stormcallers. Stormcallers are really good here for me. So I also added 2 stormcallers. Opponent went for more marksmen and I think another pack of fangs. Stormcaller's doing some work against the fangs. I think a couple of crawlers came over through the middle from my teammate's opponent. So this also happens quite a lot. In the middle, since it's so close, that multiple armies from multiple people are possibly crossing the middle line and fighting on the other side where they're not really supposed to be, just because they get pulled by the units. My battle was pretty close. Teammate somewhat lost. A lot of sledgehammers left. And here are a couple of really good items for giants. But I didn't really feel like going for giants here. Not into multiple snipers and stormcallers. And it seems like my opponent was going for even more snipers anyways. I didn't want to make that investment right now. So barrier is really good, obviously, with giants. Then intensive training is also really strong on giants. Not really a good target for me here, so I didn't want it. And amplifying core, obviously, also really good on giants. So I'm deciding to go for the incendiary. I was almost going to skip, but I think incendiary is really good here. Or can be really good. My opponent might shield, but let's see. Oh, also, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it in a bit here. You can, as you could previously do, you can also put the actives on, on your teammates' opponent's side. But also in this case, because the middle is so clumped up with the two towers and everything, this is a really good spot for actives now. So that's where I put my incendiary. I can help out my teammate and also do some work on my side as well. So that's a very juicy spot. Plus, you can't bubble, you can't put a barrier across the middle, at least not the standard barrier. So it's kind of difficult to shield, or both people need to shield the middle for nothing to land there. You can't protect it with one bubble. So that's why it's pretty good to put actives there, I think. My teammate got, I think, oil bombed as well as incendiary bombed, so the entire site was on fire. My stormcaller's doing some work. That level 3 marksman finally going down. So it's getting pretty close on my side. I'm almost winning, and maybe I would have actually won if my if the units from my teammates' opponent's side didn't come over and kill my turret. Teammate has a fortress which is pushing through. Actually worked out on the left there. And stormcallers now attacking the fortress. The fortress is inside a bubble, but unfortunately bubbles for some reason are smart and know that they don't need to protect against the own units. I wish that fortress was shielded by that fortress, by that bubble, I mean. That would have been funny. But that's not how that works. Oh yeah, I went for mobile beacon crawlers in the middle, by the way. Just good against the 3 packs of stormcallers there. Buy me some time. I also have 3 packs of stormcallers, and by the way, I'm very inclined now. I basically never upgrade my stormcallers anymore because of the new anti-missile turret, because they get so easily shut down now, kind of. And when you invest more into stormcallers, for example, leveling them up, but also tech upgrades, then it's just more value for your opponent that they can shut down with the anti-missile turret. So yeah, I think it's kind of awkward now. It feels like you should not invest in stormcallers. You might want to have like 2-3 like I'm having right now, but do not upgrade them and don't give them tech upgrades. It's very, I don't know. It feels awkward. And I'm going for more phoenixes, by the way, and I Also bought an additional arc light, and the arc lights have range. So I have good chaff clear now with 3 arc lights covering basically all of my side. And the phoenixes come in behind and hopefully can take care of the rest. Like the arc lights, snipers, and also the stormcallers. That's my plan right now. Have chaff distract, obviously, then my arc lights take out the opponent's chaff, and then my phoenixes come in and hopefully take out what's left. And it's kind of working. I'm starting to win my side now, I think. Getting the tower. Yeah, so right side I won, middle there's still a barrier. But I also still have Stormcallers left, which can take out the barrier. My teammate is getting melting pointed. 2 melting points there already. So my teammate's opponent reacted with melting points to my teammate's fortress. My teammate has punching fortresses, by the way. And yeah, as I said in the previous video, I'm pretty sure melting point with the electromagnetic missiles tech upgrade, probably the best counter to punching fortresses. So my teammate is kind of getting countered right now. Not yet. My teammate's opponent does not have the electromagnetic missiles yet. By the way, just now I put the mobile beacon on the crawlers a little bit shorter. Someone noted it in the comments of my last video, I think, that I usually pull it back all the way, the mobile beacon, and then the crawlers arrive too late to the fight, when everything else is pretty much already dead. So yeah, I'm starting to notice it and want to work on it, so they actually arrive in the middle of battle, kind of, to distract hopefully the snipers later on. Maybe with this mobile beacon here it will work. My teammate sending over one of the fortresses. They are thinking that the middle should be fine with the nuke, and also they are obviously playing melting points, so he kind of wants to save one fortress and help me out, so that we can then take out the rest of my teammates' opponents' army together, hopefully. And here we go. And I'm going for more phoenixes, by the way, so I'm basically playing mass phoenixes now, with chaff clear arc lights and some chaff myself, and a couple of stormcallers to help break shields mainly at this point. And it seems to work. A lot of bubbles coming down on my opponent's side. So they did invest, I think, 300 just for those, and they all died. And with the nuke, my teammate was also able to win here. Finally, the first round that we could secure. This is a very close match, has been from the start and still is. And spoiler, it's also still going to be very close until the very end. Buying some additional crawlers. On the right there, my phoenixes last turn got taken out by snipers. And I want a little bit more chaff on the right to block some sniper shots. So crawlers in the back there, but also some fangs just in front of the phoenixes. They walk at different speeds obviously, so the fangs are very slow. But when you put them in the middle like that, kind of, it seems like they often walk in to block shots from snipers against phoenixes. That's just from experience, kind of. So that's why I put them there. And my teammate's opponent actually went for the crawler upgrade. Oh, right. They do not have the electromagnetic missiles. So they don't have the perfect counter to the fortresses. However, crawlers are also kind of a perfect counter, almost. Because the crawlers that spawn can just tank the punches. So even though you don't disable the punches, you basically negate them because the crawlers block it. Teammate's fortress walking in and punching right away, but only crawlers, I think. And my opponent is going for more and more snipers, it seems. So they are thinking that they can win the range war against my phoenixes. And it is kind of close, but not fully. And on the right you could just see sniper actually attacking my fangs. So the fangs there were well positioned. They did tank sniper shots. And I win my side. My opponent, my teammate's opponent still has a couple of giants left. And unfortunately they also took out my tower. That's not great. However, I might be able to... Yes, I got the tower. Crawler spawn very annoying, but I'm taking out even more, and I'm also helping finishing off the final melting point. So this was a very, very close round. And the phoenixes were the heroes here. That was so much damage that was still on the board with the giants, but fortunately with the tower timings and my phoenixes just doing a lot of damage, able to take out those giants. The only thing I'm interested here potentially is enhancement module. Just free money kind of. Shield airdrop, it's so late. Not really a lot of value anymore. And I'm upgrading a phoenix here for free. And I'm giving my phoenixes the revive upgrade. I have a lot of phoenixes and it's quite likely that some of them will die maybe on one side and then they can respawn on the other side. Also putting fangs in front there. I think last turn my opponent sentry missiled on the right there, one pack of my stormcallers. So I don't want that to happen again. The fangs are literally just there to tank a sentry missile. And yeah, I'm just going for more phoenixes at this point. It worked out so far. I think I was too slow actually, because I looked at my teammate's board and we were talking about what he could do. And I didn't actually finish my turn completely. I still had the incendiary bomb active, which I didn't use. And also my teammates told me they had 200 credits left as well, I think. So that wasn't great. My phoenixes, yeah, I got incendiary bombed with oil bomb, and that took out my chaff so quickly that the chaff couldn't block the sniper shots anymore, and now the snipers can just shoot down my phoenixes pretty comfortably. Phoenix is still helping taking down a giant on the left though, so at least something I guess. But we are losing pretty hard now. Very, very hard. And that one melting point is very low. Might just die. Nope. Didn't die, just barely, and 4 HP. We both were so sure we would be dead here. especially with that one melting point not dying. But 4 HP and a dream. Let's go. The melting points on my teammates' opponent's side are very scary. They are triple upgraded. Crawler upgrade, energy diffraction, so they shoot 5 beams, and the suction upgrade to have more health and heal. And I'm going for something that I saw in a 2v2 match before. I'm mobile beaconing. Actually that's 4 phoenixes I think. To the left, to my teammate's side, both to help out with that board, because my phoenixes are actually good over there and can help deal with the giants. But also, because I have the revive upgrade on my phoenixes, those phoenixes on my teammate's side, even if I lose my board, my side, my phoenixes can all respawn over there. So that can be really, really good. And I'm getting more phoenixes, 3 more phoenixes actually, and the shield upgrade as well. So I'm phoenixed out of my mind right now. And I'm getting some missile interceptor turrets for this turn. Hopefully help with the stormcallers a bit. And the stormcallers got the fire upgrade I think, so probably not a bad idea that I intercept some of the missiles. Here we go. Fire on the ground everywhere. So many melting points on my teammate's side. And my phoenixes with the range coming in and actually starting to take out the snipers again. And I'm getting through on the right and getting the tower actually, so I'm winning my side kind of comfortably now. With the phoenixes with the shields, the snipers couldn't take them down quickly enough anymore, even with fire on the ground. And my phoenixes on the very left actually doing a lot of work on the giants as well. And I'm taking out my teammate's tower and GG. That should be enough damage, and it is. That was a comeback from 4 HP. Phoenixes triple upgraded, really, really strong. Won me my side, but also actually the 4 phoenixes that I moved over to my teammate's side actually really helped out over there, taking care of the giants with their damage. So yeah, that was a crazy comeback. It was fun, very, very fun. And definitely the best 2v2 match we had yesterday. New map. Kind of small, kind of claustrophobic in a way, but it's fun. It's definitely better than the old maps. But I'm still waiting for opponents, or maybe I need to make it happen or something, to actually make some real 2v2 plays. So really coordinated with your teammate, maybe rush through the middle and take out the towers or something. I don't know. I'm confident people will come up with some strategies. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.